Hi viewers, I am Dr. Benjamin Rosario, Assistant Professor, St.Joseph's College of Arts and Science Autonomous, Cuddalore. Today I am going to explain about the trial balance and the objectives of trial balance. First, let me explain about the trial balance. Trial balance is a statement that keeps a record of the final ledger balances of all the accounts in a business. It has two columns, debit and credit. Trial balance is prepared at the end of the year and is used to prepare financial statements like profit and loss account and balance sheet. The main objective of a trial balance is to ensure the mathematical accuracy of the business transactions recorded in a company's ledger. So, the trial balance is prepared to check whether the businessmen have recorded all the transactions in the books of accounts properly as per the accounting rules. So, if the accountant made any mistakes while recording the transactions in the journal, as well as if the accountant has made any errors when it is being posted in the ledger of the particular accounts, or if the accountant has made any mistakes while balancing the ledger, will be identified by preparing the trial balance. So, the mathematical accuracy can be ensured by preparing the trial balance, as well as the errors made by the human errors made by the accountant will also be identified if we prepare the trial balance. So, when we prepare the trial balance, if the debit column and the credit column gets tally, which means the total of the debit balance and the credit balance is equal, we will ensure that the records is being prepared properly. So, if there is any difference in the debit balance and the credit balance of the trial balance, which means somehow the error is made either in the recording of journal or in the posting of to the ledger and the balancing of the ledgers. Then we will move on to next aspect, which is objectives of trial balance. There are many objectives of preparing the trial balance. Let me explain about one by one. First one is it helps in ascertaining arithmetic errors that occur while preparing accounts. Accountant can make mistakes while recording financial transactions on the double entry bookkeeping system. So, as I have told you earlier, the accountant needs to follow the accounting rules, which means personal account, real account, nominal account. In these three accounts, personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver; real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. In the nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So, when the accountant is recording the transactions in the journal, it is necessary that the accountant is following the accounting rules. So, whatever has to be debited, it has to be debited. Whatever has to be credited, it has to be credited. And he should ensure that he is posting the particular journal into the respective ledger as well as in the respective side, and he needs to ensure that he is balancing the ledger properly. So, if any errors made in these said aspects, which will be identified when we prepare the trial balance. When the debit, as I have explained earlier, when the debit and credit side of the trial balance do not match, it means one of two things may occur. One is there was an error either in the recording of accounts balance or there was an error made by the accountant while recording the ledger. And then second objective is it helps in preparing the financial statements of a company at the end of the financial year. So at the end of the year, the businessman have to prepare the financial statements, which is profit and loss of the company and the balance sheet. So in order to prepare the financial statement, these balances are it is necessary that the businessman is making the assurance that the records have been maintained for that particular year properly. So when we prepare the financial statements, the balances that we have recorded in the trial balance will be taken into preparation of financial statements. The final balances of the expenses and the revenues accounts is taken from the trial balance and used in the profit and loss account. Similarly, the accounts related to assets, liabilities and capital gets recorded in the balance sheet. So when we prepare the balance sheet and the profit and loss account, the accountant will be taking the balances or amounts from the trial balance only. And then next one is a trial balance helps in summarizing the financial transactions done while running a business. It is a consolidated summary of the financial transactions that have taken place within the financial year. It will help the management in making business decision as well. So only when the debit balance and the credit balance of the trial balance is equal, which will help the businessman to ensure that the records have been recorded properly and balances of the ledger is revealing the exact amount. So how to prepare the trial balance? Very simple. As I have told you earlier, there is a debit column and a credit column. So very simple. All the expenses and whatever is coming into the business like a purchase and a sales return and all the assets need to shown under the debit column, and in the credit column all the liabilities like capital, sundry creditors, bank loan, outstanding expenses and whatever is going out from the business like sales and purchase return, and finally all the incomes and gains needs to be credited. So when we follow this rule, when we prepare the trial balance, we will be able to prepare the trial balance properly. I hope that this video would have helped you to understand about what is trial balance and what are the objectives of trial balance and also how to prepare the trial balance. Thank you.